Welcome to Icenrye's Geocaching Videozine Microcache Edition. We take a look at upcoming episodes of the Videozine and have tips, tricks, fun items, and great caches. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Icenrye's Geocaching Videozine Microcache Edition. Hi there! Welcome to Icenrye's Geocaching Videozine Microcache Edition. I'm Icenrye. Thanks for watching. Well, this week's episode is going to be short and sweet. Episode 13 is mostly put together. Matter of fact, all I have to do is the talking head segments, which I will be recording as soon as I'm done this Microzine. So, what's coming up in episode 13? Well, I've mentioned that numerous times. It's going to be the first all-viewer contributed episode. And I'll have 3 different features on here, and I'm going to show at least 2 of them, or highlights for 2 of them in the Microzine. So, our first feature is a slideshow of caches in the Mission and Abbotsford area from Lower Mainland viewer TJGuy. And simply what he did is he sent me a story with a bunch of pictures and said, this is my story, these are the pictures. We threw it together and it actually looks quite nice. So let's roll it. Slideshow by TJGuy, coming up in episode 13. Hello Icenrye. I watched one of your episodes where you asked that we send in any stories we might have about caching. Attached is a story I wrote and contributed to a Backroads group I belong to on Yahoo Groups. The name of the group is Backroads Drivers Northwest, and we drive mostly secondary roads and Forest Service roads in the Pacific Northwest, including Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Western Montana, and BC. We take turns hosting trips in our local areas, and we do trip reports for all to read. I decided to write a story about caching and share it with my Backroads friends. Here is the story and pictures to go with it. For my Christmas present, my loving wife gave me one of my toys that was on my long wish list, Magellan Gold GPS. I wanted it mostly for backroading and off-roading, as here in BC the Forest Service roads are poorly marked. There are nowhere near as good as Washington State for signage. Here, if you see an FSR marker, consider yourself lucky. After a bunch of turns and twists, with several forks in the road and darkness descending, all the roads begin to look the same. GPS ensures that you get home safe. While I was getting familiar with my GPS, I remembered talking to some other group members on the Mineral Lake tour in Washington State where they were searching for a geocache. I logged onto the website, created an account for myself, and then searched for some caches near my house. It wasn't hard to find several just a couple miles away from me. With GPS in hand, I raced down to find a cache and failed. Not because the cache wasn't there, but more for my lack of knowledge on how to use the GPS. So that was a brief look at a slideshow coming up in episode 13. So next, I have a video highlight package of a CITO event in the St. Louis area. And the video was submitted by geocacher Paul Konopacki, who's the host of the St. Louis and Area Geocachers podcast, which you can get through my website. Will have a link, and you can also find it on iTunes. So it's a 6-minute video. It's available for download from their website, and I'll also have links to that on my page. And it's rather fun, entertaining, slightly twisted look at the world of geocaching. So, Paul, thanks for the contribution. Let's roll.
It's time to go.
Yes, guys, we could move over to the donut truck while we're talking.
Donut truck.
We'll dig in.
Have mercy. Should probably use constraint, not eat any of them, but nah, you done twisted my arm.
Okay, Mike.
I'm Finder Junior.
Now you never thought that peach was gonna get picked, huh?
And you were the first one who took it.
Yep.
Also the first one to visit.
Did I meet you before?
I was at the winter picnic.
I'd kick you, but my daughter loved you.
Mom,
The one I do. He's bigger than me.
Those 55-gallon drum liners.
She likes your height. But you're tough.
Is that trash or a spare tire?
It's spare trash.
Make our mark.
Are you spray painting?
She's tagging.
Thanks, Paul, for that great video contribution. And again, if you want to download a copy, you can find it on the St. Louis Area Geocachers Association website. So, There will also be another video featured in episode 13, but I really can't show it to you right now because, well, it's a secret. It's a very special secret video, but we're working on it. So stick around. Again, first weekend in July, it should be up and running. Check my website, www.icenrye.com, for more information. But in the meantime, in between time, that's it. Another episode of Icenrye's Geocaching Videozine Microcache Edition. So until then, cache on. As a matter of fact, as soon as I finish recording this Microcache Edition, I'll actually be recording the talking head segments for the episode 13 is pretty much all put together. Should be up So next on the Microzine, I'm going to feature a Harley Davidson going by.